decorating for Christmas, but mostly we're poor at making art. I'm Isaac.
And I'm Benj. So today, we're going to show how we would decorate our house if we weren't so poor.
Yes, in this festive time of the year, we have found that we just don't have the ability, the funds, nothing to decorate our homes.
Mm-hmm.
We basically live in glorified cardboard boxes underneath, not the freeway underpasses, because those are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
We live on the freeway overpasses.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. There's more rain, but less cars.
Mm-hmm.
That's just not true at all.
No, because the overpass is where the freeway actually is.
Yeah, it's not good. But the thing is, if we had our ideal homes, this is what it would look like.
Yes.
Black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, we would insist that whoever painted our home,
Like you paint the outside. Well, you don't paint it.
no,
You use
you ink it.
ink it, yeah.
You ink it and you wash it white.
Yes.
Whitewashing it, I
Like
think is what they call
real white.
Mhm.
Just bleach it
it.
everywhere.
Bleached white,
And then you take a pen
and you do the outline.
and you do the outline.
Like the edges. So you're looking at it from afar. There's no doubt that it's the most artistically beautiful home you've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is really what we strive towards at Two Poor Artists, making a world that looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is you still have to decorate for Christmas, and
Right.
most people, what are the Christmas colors?
Red and green, they claim.
And I don't know where that comes from, that somehow celebrating the birth of Jesus has to be red and green.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he was, celebrating with holly berries, and nice Christmas tree or
Yeah,
anything.
no mistletoe was found over the manger. I can assure you that.
That is quite the truth, isn't it? So, what we're going to attempt today is proper artistic Christmas decor,
Mm-hmm.
the black and white style.
Yes.
Black and white, pen,
Mm-hmm.
ballpoint pen style. So just imagine you're driving through the neighborhood looking at Christmas lights, and suddenly you happen upon the whitewashed home
Mm-hmm.
of the Two Poor Artists.
Right.
I imagine we'll have like homes like
we'll-
next to each other or
Yeah.
across the street from each other.
Yeah. So like imagine once both of us draw it, you can imagine like you drive and you see both of those
Both houses side by side. Yeah.
They look the exact same, but the decorations will be different. I'm
And
sure.
Santa will know right away as he's coming to deliver us our gifts which
Mhm.
one gets the ballpoint pen,
Right.
which one gets the black ink,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I ask for the pens, Benj asks for the ink.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow we end up with paper.
Yep.
Yeah, it's quite a thing. But
It is great.
let the Christmas decorating begin.
Yes.
It is after Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
so it is proper timing.
Yes, it is proper now.
Yeah. Now that one
Mm-hmm.
pesky holiday in the middle there is out of the way.
You know those houses that like have programmable lights that like sing and dance and stuff?
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool.
Those are
I'm not
pretty
gonna
cool.
I'm not gonna draw that because we're not making a video.
Yeah. You can thank your lucky
So,
stars. We're not.
Um,
Many a prayer has been answered that there hasn't been a Two Poor Artists animation in quite some time.
yeah, those are for Easter.
Yes.
Last year we didn't do it because no one. We said, if you want us to do it, just add one comment, and we'll do it, and no one did.
Yeah. And
So-
we see people. We may not have many fans, but we listen to our fans. Some people out there have like millions of fans, but can they listen to all of their fans?
Yeah.
No. We listened to all of our fans
Yes.
that day.
Literally, no one wanted us to make an Easter video last year.
And that's how we do it.
This year, we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
We're not
do it.
making any promises.
Maybe we'll do it even if no one wants us to.
Yeah, maybe there won't be a way to stop us.
We'll
But
see.
Y'all lucked out last year. I can't help but notice that that's a snowman.
Yes.
The perfect. See, this is the great thing about snowmen. Black and white naturally.
Yeah. You don't have to even like try.
Like think about it. Like you take 3 balls of snow, you take a pen colored hat, you draw some eyes on with a pen, and you draw some mouth dots.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I imagine it's just taking instead of a carrot,
Mm-hmm.
just taking a big old ballpoint pen and putting it right there where the nose goes.
Yeah, this one I didn't do a nose because I didn't feel like it.
You mean because you ran out of space to make it not look creepy?
No, definitely not that.
Hmm.
But see, what I am gonna do here is draw this guy with his hand up.
You think it'll look creepy when the arms have to be charred so that they're black? And when he's holding a...
He's got a sword.
Oh, I was going to say like a conductor's baton.
No, he's got a sword.
Yeah,
But
See, if we can decorate our... This is the thing. I like being married.
Mm-hmm.
But if I wasn't, I feel like my home decor style would be much more... There'd be many more swords. There's already a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot. There's more swords than probably the average home, and less than the average armory in home.
Right.
But there'd be more somehow, especially at Christmas time. Like what's the only sworded Christmas? Well, we should just take a moment to acknowledge this to begin with. There is a proper Christmas decoration that needs a sword, and that's a cracker.
Right.
Because for
That's
some
true.
reason, to crack open a walnut, you need to not use the sword. You use your jaw, but you need a sword.
What? How did that happen?
Oh no!
I didn't push a button.
Must have been some magic in that old silk hat.
Yep.
That reminds us.
In Narnia, I'm going back to the sword.
That's totally what.
Santa gives the swords to Peter and Edwin.
Yeah. See?
And a dagger to Susan or whichever one gets the dagger.
If you don't ask,
and a bow to Lucy.
If you don't ask for,
or no, the other way around,
medieval weapons from Santa, have you really even asked Santa for a proper gift?
I don't think so.
See,
are you going to be able to slay a witch without it?
Because if not, you really need to think about the priority of your Christmas gifts. If you can't slay a witch with them, then you need to really pray about your priorities.
Yeah. So
really, that's what Christmas decorations do. As soon as Halloween's over, Christmas comes in and slays all the witches and ghouls and goblins and skeletons. Halloween just takes over.
Yeah, exactly. Like you would think Thanksgiving's in there, but it's just not.
No, there's just like a minor turkey sacrifice in between the two holidays, and then we move on.
Yeah. So we've got this giant snowman.
I gotta say, I'm looking at it,
and he's like throwing
the house.
Let's see. Like I want this to be a decoration. So I was gonna like have him literally like throwing a giant snowball, but like, how would you do that?
Wires, lots of wires.
Coming from where?
The house.
Like
stiff.
Go up.
Yeah, like when you're building like some action figures have that. Like it's shooting and there's like little wires that come up from the ground to make it look like the lasers are coming out of the gun or something.
Right. Well, yeah. That's a lot more reasonable than the giant snowball. I guess you could make the giant snowball like out of cotton or something, so it's real light.
Yeah, see? And cotton still fits with the color scheme.
Yeah. So it's like a giant cotton ball, and it just like has, just a...
Sure your house isn't just having a thought?
Let me like real thin lines to just hold it up.
Yeah, like you can barely even tell.
And then... You make it real clear. What is that happening? Something's happening here. What's this?
Oh no.
How do I get rid of that?
Abandon hope. Abandon hope. Sorry. That's my go-to.
There's one over there too.
Sorrow. Okay, so let's just think about this. Those aren't ballpoint pens. Therefore, they're probably from the devil.
Um,
No, that's not true.
Viewers here.
Avert
Here's
your
the
eyes.
problem. We don't know how to use any of the tools on this program.
Yeah. So what's that thing in the bottom left?
So
Like, just
what's
click off to the side and
we
turn that on, and we'll just, you know, while you're doing this, I'll regale the viewers with one of the Yuletide traditions here at Two Poor Artists. In case you're unaware, every year in the video description section on YouTube, we spend a great deal of time teaching you historically accurate facts about different Christmas events. For example, the first Christmas that we were on the interwebs, we decided to tell you all about the wondrous and tragic history of Santa Claus and the Poles Wars.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the wars that happened between the North and South Pole, the ice frost dragons versus Santa, the gingerbread men that sacrificed their lives. If you've never actually read or heard about this true historical event, we really recommend that you go back to very first Christmas videos from 2 years ago and go just read the descriptions. It's kind of like reading a history textbook,
but more true.
Yeah, it's and arguably more exciting. There's a lot less dates and a lot more tragedy. And then last year, we met up with who we thought was the real Ebenezer Scrooge. Turns out it might not have been. But despite that fact, he regaled us with some, rather interesting details about the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. You should really go check out the thrilling saga that extended over multiple video descriptions. This year, I am happy to report that starting in the very description of this video, you can find information about Frosty the Snowman that you just can't find in the, Christmas video special.
Yep, you won't find it anywhere but here. Also, I'm gonna put a reindeer up on top of the house. Just one. Like Santa left it there.
Oh, like he got sick and broke a leg, so he left it?
Yeah. It happens every once in a while. It's unfortunate, but I mean, you'd rather
Christmas go on.
Yeah.
You'd rather Santa be late than never.
And that, like, he'll come pick it up later, but
oh, will he? That's a generous thing for Santa to do. That explains so much, though, about when you're driving around Christmas Eve and there's just like, because people don't get excited about one reindeer on the roof like they should. They're like, if it's not all 12 and one of them's nostrils aren't glowing, then it's probably not Santa. But really what you don't understand is it's probably just one of Santa's reindeer gone lame.
Yep.
So if you see one that's like frothing at the mouth and a broken leg, you could still go up to it and talk to it.
Yeah.
In fact, he's probably sad and lonely that he doesn't get to help Santa out.
In this case, it's his butt sagged too much.
Is that a butt?
Yep.
Yeah, Santa can't be seen with that.
Here's his tail. I think it's a condition that happens every once in a while. The horses,
reindeers, like you can
and
catch
such,
this disease.
Yeah, the same disease.
See, you probably haven't seen this much in real life because I would imagine they immediately put the animal down. Like, but not Santa. Santa just abandons them for a time so they can think about their unfortunate situation and then probably uses some Santa Claus powers.
Yes.
To fix the butt.
The Santa Claus powers.
Yes. So I can't help but notice that you stuck to a black and white theme by just using the only things about Christmas that are naturally black and white. Except for a reindeer.
The reindeer.
Hang on. So there's like snowmen that live in our home, in your home?
Yeah, like this is a reindeer home that's being attacked.
No, it's our home. Not a reindeer home.
Or not reindeer, snowman home. It's being the theme.
There's like a theme is like snowman home.
The theme is like it's
siege.
snowman home under siege. Yeah,
that's actually my favorite Christmas movie.
And they're like, no. Oh no.
I like how
This
there's like,
giant snowman's attacking, and this guy's too afraid to fight back. That guy's trying, but
and
and then there'll be like one that was defeated already.
Blitzen was just like a unfortunate.
Yeah,
He
he
was
got
just
left.
unfortunately abandoned at the wrong
He
house.
got left behind. He got saggy butted.
There's quite the story to your front yard, because that's the thing that's missing from most front yards. I think when you go around and look at them at Christmas time, normally it's like, oh, those are nice lights. Which, I mean, to be fair, other than the fact that they're not black and white,
Mm-hmm.
could be nice. But if you walk up to a house and you see this, there's like a story to be
Yeah.
told.
Like I took some inspiration from like the Calvin and Hobbes comics, because every year Calvin would always like snowmen doing something.
I didn't know we were inspired by anything.
Yeah, I'm inspired by Calvin and Hobbes sometimes.
Huh. You think I should find some inspiration? You think there's like a comic strip about saggy butt horses? I can be like, I was really inspired by.
I'm sure if we wrote a comic book, there could be.
You see, there are some things that shouldn't exist in this
Mhm.
world, and more saggy creatures shouldn't really exist. This is going to be tricky for me, though, because in my house, what am I supposed to do? Like, it has to be black and white because that's just proper artistic decision making.
Mm-hmm.
But you've already used snowmen. Do I just continue with snowmen because it's easy? Although, there
Put
you
in-
go. That's a black and white wreath. That'll look quite stylish, although it'll look like Cruella de Vil made the wreath
Mm-hmm.
out of some puppies.
Yeah, well, that's sometimes.
Plus, everyone will think that Blitzen on the roof is frostbitten, covered in snow, black antlers sticking out. But honestly, there's something nice about black and white. This will just, like, if you took a photo of it, you could just be like, this was my great-great-grandparents' home back
Mhm.
before they invented color.
Yep. And like because snow is white, so you can make it look like
Mhm.
like it's snow themed.
Yeah, see, if you ever thought that black and white wasn't the way to go, think about how beautiful snow looks
Mm-hmm.
and how beautiful a charred forest looks, and just mash them together.
Yep. Like an ashen laid charred forest.
Of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, there's beauty in
And
that.
then something should be coming out of the chimney.
Yeah, black and white smoke.
Yeah, but smoke's too
Too
Sim-
uninspired.
too yeah. There's got to be something better coming out of the chimney.
I think you're probably right about
Like
that.
like a snowman arm.
That's not disturbing at all.
No.
A giant snowman arm, just like,
Yeah, just like sticking out.
yeah.
Don't really know like, why
Yeah,
or how.
See, it adds a bit of mystery to it. See, that's the other thing that's missing from most Christmas decorations. There's no mystery. Like, you
Mhm.
look, you're like, aw, a nativity. No mystery. You know what's going on. Aw, some reindeer eating out of a stream made of blue lights.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. Unless you're me and you're like, ugh, you could have used white lights. But
Right. Yeah. White light stream.
anybody who knows me knows that I never decorate with colored lights.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Yeah.
It's
Only white
I'm
lights.
like a purist on the Christmas tree must have white lights, the house must have white lights,
Mm-hmm.
the sweater that you wear that has lights on it
Yep.
must have white.
Must-
It's all white.
Yeah.
All,
Otherwise, it's not proper.
it's not artistic.
Yeah.
Colored lights are for children
Mm-hmm.
and immature
Yeah.
adults.
Just tacky, really.
Truthfully, it is. But that's why we're here to set the record straight. You look at a black and white Christmas decorated
Mhm.
house, you just think that's
Yeah.
classy.
Like,
Just like the two poor artists.
get a black Christmas tree and white lights.
Yeah, see, those exist.
Mm-hmm.
It is not just for goth people.
No.
It's not just like, oh, they're clearly still in their emo phase even though they own a home.
Mhm.
It's like, no, that's an artistic
Yeah.
Christmas tree.
Artistic.
Two poor artists approve of all black Christmas trees.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you start putting like,
I mean, if you could find a white Christmas tree with black lights, that'd be cool. But I don't think
That's a
black lights have existed
that's a
yet.
deceptive thing that people really think about Christmas.
Mhm.
I once knew a guy who had a black and white. He invited me to come see his house
Mhm.
through the interwebs, and he, took me on it was a thing. But he's, look at my black and white Christmas lights, and you know what I saw?
What?
I saw purple lights
Ah,
because
mm,
people
they
people
call
get
yeah.
tricked. They get tricked into thinking that black light means actually black light, but no, he had it was like Barney the dinosaur,
Mhm.
purple, the whole thing. Man,
It's shameful.
it is really. It really do it right, people. Black and white, not black lights. Come on.
Yeah. Black
Black doesn't
just
mean
because
purple.
just because it says black light
Yeah.
on the packaging, don't believe everything you see.
And if you're one of those like NASA scientists out there that are developing something that'll actually help the world, help us out by making actual black lights,
Yeah.
because lights that glow black are what Christmas really needs
Mhm.
this year.
Yeah. And like I mean, we all know technically it can't glow black. Like it has to absorb the light around it or
Yeah,
what.
but
Blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. Just
NASA, Benj,
yeah. I'm just saying, just do it.
just do it.
Yeah.
Use some of that alien technology that you
Mhm.
have sitting around
Yeah.
from,
We've all seen those classified documents unclassified recently.
the black light documents, I call
Mhm.
them. I wouldn't be disappointed. I would love this house if I drove by it. Your
Mhm.
house is great. There's a story. There's an abandoned rain. There's like sadness.
Mhm.
There's mystery with why there's coming out of the roof. Tragedy in the corner with whatever happened to that snowman.
Mhm.
Man, I hope mine can look even half as good as this.
Well, let's see.
Let's.
Uh, and we'll just
Yeah. Why don't you just save that there drawing so that the history books have something to look back on? Benj complains sometimes because oftentimes my drawings, I sit here at the desk and like contemplate what I'm going to draw for hours. But today I can honestly say right now in my head, I have absolutely no idea what I'm about to draw. Like, I haven't given it enough thought. I know that next to my house, there's this epic snowman battle going on. And, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually think if the two of us lived next to each other with these houses, we would probably like have a battle between our houses.
That would be really cool, but you didn't really draw yours that way.
No, like I was thinking I could do that, but then I would, I'd take away the creativity of
Yeah, maybe next year that's what
yours.
we'll do because, by next year, I'm sure we'll be world renowned.
Right.
So much so that we can purchase two brand new houses next to each other and have them whitewashed and penned.
Yep.
Because really, there's no point in buying a house if you can't get it the color you want.
And then we can decorate
Yeah,
for multiple holidays.
So
like for Halloween, we could,
like
have
skeletons versus zombies.
Yeah, or like werewolves versus vampires or
Oh,
something.
see, that's more classic.
And then,
and then we can dress up like and go out there and just like pine between the two houses back and forth all night.
Both of us separately.
Yeah, we can't make up our mind on which house to love.
Team Edward or Team Jacob.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Christmas
then
time, we'll have snowmen fighting like the gingerbread men.
Right.
And then Thanksgiving, we'll just ignore it.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do with Thanksgiving.
It's one day. You eat some food. You don't decorate.
We'll go out there for like 5 minutes and decapitate a turkey or something on the front steps.
Yeah.
As you do. Yeah, that sounds good.
I
Easter,
mean,
I'll hide eggs in my yard. You can hide eggs in your front yard, and then we can search for them.
Yep.
In each other's yards.
Right. Yeah. We hide them for each other.
Black and white eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only kind.
Yeah, I mean, white eggs are normal. Black eggs are as simple as getting some squid ink and dunking a few eggs. As you do.
Yeah. Which we already got the ink from Christmas.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So.
See, because Santa already... Yeah, it's a happy time. Wait, does Santa bring us squid ink?
Well, he brings us ink.
He brings us, like, the classy stuff, like the all-natural
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Pure ink.
Pure squid milked.
Mm-hmm.
Because really, if you look at a squid, it kind of has like udders.
We could have squid farm in our joint backyard.
Because we've always said we would have a joint backyard with a swimming pool.
Yeah.
But I didn't really think about the joint squid tank.
Yeah.
Not attached to the pool.
Right.
That'd be creepy. I wouldn't want to
Well,
swim with our squiddings.
It should be like kind of attached in the sense that like there's a glass wall.
Yeah, so like you dive down
So,
and it
like,
looks like the squid.
Yeah.
Tank. I don't know. I still feel like that'd freak me out a little bit. Like,
But isn't that the point?
Yeah, like you'd be swimming, like, what's that on my foot? And it would be like, probably a squid, but it's like a leaf or something.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna milk
Yeah, we'll milk
the
them.
ink.
We'll get them. We'll get the milking things in like a bucket,
Mm-hmm.
like you see in the movies.
Yeah.
Squid milking bucket.
Yep. And just squish. Yep.
Yeah, it'll be
Right into the bucket.
yeah. Our neighbors.
Well,
will
we
love
are our
us.
neighbors.
Well, I know, but our other. I assume there's other neighbors that like just pull up a chair and watch,
Mm-hmm.
hoping to catch a glimpse of us because we're celebrity.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Especially for like, you see, the thing about having boring neighbors is that no one likes them.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you want like loud, obnoxious neighbors.
Right. No. Yeah.
But you want neighbors
the ones that are like
like
3 a.m. having a party.
yeah, you've
You
had
don't
neighbors
want. You
like
don't
that.
want that.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like people like neighbors where they
Mhm.
can like
Yeah.
go to a party and be like, you'll never guess what I saw
Yeah.
my neighbors doing.
Like I just looked in my neighbor's backyard and they were
milking a squid.
Mhm.
Milking a squid. And people will be like, what? And they'll be like, no. You know, like cow milking.
Mhm. Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. You know what a squid is? They're like, you know how a squid has ink?
Mhm.
Yeah. They were milking the squid for its ink. And then, like, no one believes them.
Right.
So they have to come over to their house. And they're just like, look. And then they look out and we're not back there because
Mhm.
we're not milking every day. We
Yeah.
don't need
Not
that
not
much
all
ink.
the time.
I mean, a lot, but there's, and then, you know, people are like, oh, you just made that up.
Mhm.
Like, but they do have a joint squid tank. That's kind of weird. But
Yep.
and there's a milking station and
Mhm.
something that looks like a
Just
traditional
like a
ink
small wooden stool and
but like,
right next to a
but like
bucket.
no one will quite believe this neighbor for a long time.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then they'll get to tell them about our Christmas decoration,
Mhm.
which is really what you want. Do you see my drawing glove?
It's in the drawer.
We have a drawer, everyone. It's a drawer where we keep our art stuff. Some people call it an art drawer.
Oh,
You don't see it in
the
there?
drawer. Oh wait, I found it
Thank
in
you.
the drawer.
Wow. You see, usually when you're digging through somebody's drawer for a piece of their clothing,
Mm-hmm.
it's much less intimate than this. But drawing gloves, artist.
So it's less intimate.
Yeah, like a drawing glove is more intimate than like underpants.
Yeah.
This is more intimate,
Okay.
you know. That's because my drawing hand,
Mm-hmm.
it's my favorite part of me.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like my bread and butter.
So
This hand.
what you're saying is what I just did.
More
It's
intimate
worse
than if you'd gone
than
in.
if I went raiding your underwear drawer.
So now if I ever ask you to go get me a pair
Pair
of
of
underwear,
Mm-hmm.
it's not as weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think what you did is make getting the glove weird.
Well, don't think about it too much because you've already done it once. It'll be okay. All right. So what? Oh, that's interesting. There's an X. Can you all see that at home? It's like, no, you can't draw.
Here, let me take over here for a second.
It is rough. We know that our art is not good in the traditional or any other sense, but we also know that our computer sometimes, like we take it personal when technology rebels against us.
Mm-hmm.
We know that people oftentimes are like, "Where's the two poor artists? Get your pitchforks and
Yeah.
torches and
It
Put an
went
end to
into
this crazy middle-aged life crisis art thing that they do.
happens
But no,
every Sunday. Actually,
what they don't realize is it's not just a middle-aged life crisis. This is like we've been contemplating this since birth. Born artists
Yes,
know in their heart of hearts.
Born poor artists.
Yeah, that you're supposed to do this. So sorry, technology, but we're just meant to do this.
Yeah.
Thus, pen. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I think
because
it's safe
you
now.
you hit the undo button, which did me changing the layer.
So what? See, you've already used the traditional black and white decoration. What am I going to do? Like zebras pulling a sleigh? Like that's not.
I mean,
So I'm just going to go with like black and white versions of other lovely creatures.
Yeah. Anything can be black and white. There's still a few options like penguins are often black and white.
That's true, but are penguins really Christmassy?
I mean,
they come from the opposite pole, don't they?
I guess. I kind of thought there's penguins everywhere.
Okay. What the heck does a gingerbread man's face look like?
I mean, not that.
This is frightening.
The eyes already seem round.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I can't figure out what's right. I think maybe the problem is that the eyes are supposed to be white, and I've made them black.
Yeah, you like colored them
which makes them quite
like soulless and ghostly.
Yeah, but you know what I'll do? I'll give him a smile.
Okay.
One of those like cute ones with the little. Oh, see, look at how much happier he looks now.
See, I was imagining your house to be, if looking at my house, your house would be on the right side.
Yeah, that's
which
how I
would mean
pictured it,
that
too.
snowman would have been running towards your house.
Yeah.
I don't think I would if I would have known this was there.
It's a happy house, you know? Like this is gonna be my gingerbread house.
Like I kind of envisioned that snowman running to your house for help against the giant snowman.
He'll find it.
But I think he found more horrors.
I think what he's really doing is just like abandoning your house for the joy and comfort that comes only from gingerbread.
Okay.
Speaking of gingerbread, have you ever tasted gingerbread? It's the kind of food I imagine people ate before they had like discovered flavor. You know, they're like, it's good for you. It's cheap. We're peasants.
Is it good for you?
I
mean, I like gingerbread.
Ginger is good for you. Bread is.
Is there
arguably
is
good
there
for
ginger in gingerbread?
I think like original. It was like original gingerbread. Is like you take it in your eye, you take a bite and your eye is water and your sinus is clear.
Pretty sure now it's just like cake. Like it's just
but I'm talking
it's
about
just sugar
original
mixed with bread.
Original gingerbread.
Yeah, I like gingerbread.
Yeah, so
like I mean, it's not like my favorite.
But look at this. That's black frosting.
No.
You ever had black frosting that kind of like turns your teeth black for a fortnight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for those of you Gen Z, I'm not talking about the video game. I'm talking about what an actual fortnight is. You know?
Oh, like I didn't even know what you were
a fortnight
correcting about.
Yeah, see?
Like I didn't even think of the video game. I was like,
know,
what video game?
I know someone out there.
What
like,
video game is he talking about?
A fortnight for you uneducated Gen Zers is 14 days.
Yeah, the regular amount of days.
Normal thing.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
You eat black frosting, squid ink frosting.
Yep.
You're stuck with. But anyway, let's just not. I don't want to patronize.
Why is Fortnite called Fortnite? Like you don't play for 2 weeks.
I think it's because you build forts. But night is spelled differently too than like not N-I-G-H.
Right.
I think.
How's it spelled? Oh.
N-I-T-E.
What does that even mean?
You know
what? I don't care.
It's not worth. We've given too much time to that generation. For all of you millennials and older, let's get back to things.
Let's talk about
Gen
gingerbread.
Go read the description. That's just a reminder for all of you. Actually, go read our descriptions during the holiday season
You
because they're much more interesting than
you better write a good description
I
this
thought you
time.
were waiting.
One of us better write a good
Check your
description this
notes
time.
because Okay, so this is the gingerbread man's house. This one's going out to you, Mom. We don't dedicate drawings to people too often. You know why? It's really disrespectful. Be like, this is because of you. You
So
did this.
you're drawing a drawing that can go on your mom's fridge during the holidays.
Uh-huh. In fact, I fully expect that the next time I come over, I'm gonna see this on the fridge because that's what the right thing to do would be, Mom. These are M&Ms. Giant M&Ms. Black and white M&Ms.
And it spells out
It's like a scolding
Oh.
It's not very nice. It's like, should you be at the front door? Should you? Are you trying to collect money for the thing? Should you? Are you here to deliver an Amazon package? Well, then welcome.
Right.
It's all in the fine print. In fact, it's just like written.
It's written right there.
You can't read it from this distance, but all delivery people will see it.
Yeah.
This is a black and. You ever seen a black and white peppermint?
I have actually.
Wow, that's unexpected. What was it like to see it?
It was glorious.
See, I think if more things went black and white, the world would be a better place.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all these different colors and
it hurts. Like, people talk about being like, I'm so overstimulated and overwhelmed by the busyness of the modern age. The problem isn't the modern age. The problem is all the color.
Yeah.
You just eliminate color from your life. You eliminate like
black and white.
Like, how many colors are there? There's so many colors, like hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds. And if
Too
you
many.
eliminate hundreds of colors, you've literally eliminated hundreds of distractions and things that can overwhelm you from every aspect of life.
Yep. And
like, how special is that?
And those like
just get rid of color.
Those colors, they hurt your eyes. They have the different frequencies of wavelengths. Yeah, you can't handle that much.
This is a polka dotted door. Makes it kind of look like a graham cracker.
I was thinking like an ice cream sandwich.
Oh, you know what? I like that more. I'm going to borrow that. It's some kind of sweet food,
Yeah.
What else we got? We got like a giant candy cane.
Ooh. You could have made that come out of the chimney.
Oh man, that's a missed opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah. You can still have a gingerbread hand come out of the chimney.
Yeah. See, that might be more right to do, just so people can tell we're neighbors. I mean, the clearly black and white houses. Clearly, black and white Christmas decor probably won't be enough. So.
No, it's not. So this is a black and white
candy cane.
Candy cane, yeah.
See, get back to people are always talking about how like wish we could get to the old days, the good old days. The good old days were in black and white.
Yeah.
Why do you think people were so happy?
Then.
They go to the movies,
yeah,
black and white. They take a photo, black and white.
Color hadn't been invented yet. The eyes couldn't comprehend.
And it was a simpler and a better time. Simpler and a better time, I say.
Yeah.
What else we got in the front yard? There's just one gingerbread man. That's really all you need, right? I get the point.
Yeah. I mean,
although, does he live here? Because that's unfortunate.
Well, like this is like normal ratio. Like when you build a gingerbread house,
you never see gingerbread
and
men
then you
that
draw,
like
and then you draw a gingerbread man, like or not draw, but like bake, and you put them next to each other. You're like, man, this house is way smaller than the gingerbread man.
It's true.
Are you having multiple trees?
There's a couple right there. That means multiple.
Yeah,
they're just like black and white Christmas trees. Is it black
Like you
garland?
just have two and they're right next to each other.
Yeah, like one's like right behind the other.
Yeah.
It's quite a thing. Black stump,
Yeah. So do you have
white leaves,
yeah,
white
so is it
needles.
like a white tree and then black garland on it?
Yeah, with a black stump.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But you didn't draw the stump black.
Oh, thanks. I don't want to get anybody confused.
Yeah. I mean, because that's just a white stump.
Thanks for pointing that out. I'm used to just being able to say, yeah, that would be brown, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, like there has to be. We're doing it right.
Yeah.
The colored world's got me all confused and upset.
Yeah,
it's you understand.
I do.
Let's see.
Colored world always makes everything harder.
What else goes in a gingerbread man's front yard? You've got like a little gingerbread dog running around. It's like the saggy butt.
Mm-hmm. It's like real far away from that. It's like a ghost dog.
I don't know what's going on back here.
Like it looks like it has like two arms, two front legs and no back legs.
It's like, you ever seen a dog that's like missing a leg and it has like a little wheelchair thing?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'll give this one.
Because like you were going for the second but you made it keep going.
He has like a wheel, like a wheel. Like he clearly was supposed to have some more legs, but someone bit them off.
Yeah.
He's a gingerbread dog, so again, we're trying to get. You had story in yours. Now there's like a backstory and a bit of mystery behind this.
It's like this is a gingerbread dog with a wheel. Is it a gingerbread wheel?
Of course. Or maybe it's like a peppermint.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, we'll make it a peppermint. This is a bite.
Oh, okay.
Out of the house.
Yeah, that's
there's like another
pretty creative.
There's another piece missing over here. Again, getting that storytelling in there.
Mm-hmm.
There might not be a battle going on, but there's some trauma.
Right.
But it's like happy trauma because it's a
that's
gingerbread
a
house.
thing.
Yeah, well, it is a thing. Happy trauma, There was trauma, but look at him. He's smiling. Happy. Happy trauma. What other candies do you decorate a house with? They've always got one of those like little like wreath things up here, right? Like a little black and white wreath.
Mm-hmm. Mine, at least.
This is like one of those frosted animal cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
with black sprinkles on white frosting.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's called a what do you call it? The horizon line, but the ground.
Yeah, our grounds don't perfectly match up with each other.
No, they don't. I think
But that's just how it is sometimes with your neighbors.
Yeah, this is a sad-looking candy cane. Why
Just
is it? Why do
sticking
my
out of the
candy canes
ground?
all look so sad? What shape is a normal candy cane? It's like I clearly
Maybe candy canes are just sad.
maybe they are.
We never noticed.
This one will be like crying. It'll be like a tear.
Looks like it was just like a sink faucet
Yeah,
that
maybe there will be.
you just like painted like
Okay, we'll go with that. And then there's like a bucket.
right,
Like
a squid milking bucket.
yeah, it's very similar. It's like the handle of the bucket going behind it. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain what's going on back there. Maybe it's like maple syrup, but in the peppermint world.
Right.
It's like where peppermint extract comes from. Yeah, there's like a well. It's like a lever.
Peppermint well.
There's like a lever coming out of the ground here.
Right.
And you like pull it and it like the water, the peppermint.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah, that's I'm not stretching for ideas at this point or anything.
Nope.
What else do you have in a front yard of a gingerbread man's house? Oh, I know.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
leg, like a mysterious leg.
Right.
Yeah, because that's like the side of the house that's near yours.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a battle going on over there.
Yeah.
It's
So
like a just a
something
leg.
something lost its leg,
Yeah, there's a leg.
or lost everything but its leg. No, just
'Cause
labeling it.
yeah, don't you hate it when you walk by a house and you're like, what is that? Like, I think that's a manger,
Mm-hmm.
but it's weird looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
that
like a
one
leg.
picture that was going around where it's like it could be a manger or it could be two T-Rexes.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
See, this is labeled for proper.
So you know
Uh-huh.
it's not two T-Rexes.
Uh-huh. What else could we? I think it's time to address the chimney.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it needs a stripe.
Striped chimney.
Mm-hmm. Now what's coming out of it? Do we do a candy cane? Do we do a gingerbread hand? Do we do like a? Oh, I've got it. We do a snowman.
Oh. That's a twist.
I know, right? Wasn't expecting that myself. But his head's clearly looking out of here.
Mm-hmm.
People looking at our yards would be like, wait, that goes with the other one. But then what they don't realize, this is the dastardly snowman.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's come to wreak havoc on the gingerbread world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's clearly like hiding out over here.
Yeah.
It's Christmas
He
season.
sent his giant minion
Yeah,
on my house.
uh-huh.
And,
What you don't know is that he's probably the one that ate the legs off the gingerbread
Mhm.
dog.
yep. And
Yeah.
bit into the gingerbread house.
Yeah, it's rough. Uh-huh. And then we got some gumdrops, because gumdrops are happy.
Mm-hmm.
Little frost-covered gumdrops. Definitely not ghosts from Pac.
No, they're not that.
Gumdrop, gumdrop. Gumdrop. My mom decorates her house with like 560 some gingerbread men every year. You'd think I'd know more about gingerbread men,
Yeah.
but I'm really stretching on what to put.
I mean, the thing with gingerbread is that it can be anything.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So you're
It's more frosting.
you're not limited at all.
Yeah, but it seems like there should be more. And really, when I mean more in a gingerbread house, I just mean more frosting, right? 'Cause that's
Mhm.
like the main thing. Now
Yeah.
on the inside, who's on the inside? You know, maybe there's like
Mhm.
I've got it. We'll have the curtains pulled down over this one.
Okay.
Curtains pulled down. Because what we're missing is more elements of mystery.
Mm-hmm.
The curtains are pulled mostly down. Oh no, the pen. There's just like an eye on a head peeking out.
Well,
You know?
that's
Like, who's
quite
that?
the
Is that a
specific.
gingerbread man? Is it a snowman?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it is, it's got a different shaped eye. What's with that, right?
Yep.
And this one, they'll just be like a traditional, like they put their tree up
Right.
in the window.
Yeah. So
And
you
unfortunately, they
see
didn't get it quite centered.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard to do. you
Well,
know?
I mean, it just depends on which angle you look at it
Yeah.
from.
There's like a gingerbread tree in there. And it has
'Cause,
it has garland on it, because all proper Christmas trees should have garland on it.
our houses should be looked at from in between the two houses.
Yeah.
And from that angle, that Christmas tree would be the center.
Exactly. More gumdrops, and we got the peppermint well, and I think that's pretty decent, right? Like,
Mhm.
because if you do more, then you got to, like, how many days is it gonna, like, this is a whole day after Christmas. You and I are gonna be out there
Yeah.
doing our thing, decorating. I'll have to have a tarp up for when the paparazzi come to look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And you want to do it as quick as possible.
Well, yeah, you don't want to spend the day out there.
Yep.
But I think this is a decent
Mhm.
showing.
Yep, I think I agree.
What we call this, Christmas?
I called it Christmas decoration.
Pen is doing that thing where it's like
Yeah.
too close to the screen. No, it's the top of the screen. The paper, I
Mhm.
mean. Christmas.
At least it wasn't doing what it did for me, where I went towards the top of the screen and it wouldn't draw at all. Try to select something.
Decorations?
Yeah.
I feel like that's too long. But, oh well. Christmas decorations.
And like the title's too long.
Like the word decorations. Looks like it has too many letters on it.
Yeah, it could. I don't know how to spell it. I just guessed.
Well, there we go. I think one day,
Mm-hmm.
when houses are next to each other,
Right.
the joy
And
we
we
spread,
have enough money to do all this.
the joy we spread to the neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
because they'll look at this and it'll like just imagine this devoid of color.
Right.
You know, it'll be shocking and beautiful.
Yes.
I didn't really
Like
put any
everyone
lights
else
up.
will have like
Yeah.
those beige colored houses
Yeah, they're
and
so gross.
just what different versions of tan, and then our house.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't add any lights. You gotta have lights. I know we usually don't go back and add stuff after our names, but
Some black lights.
I like those. You can assume these are probably lights, and it'll be
Mhm.
black light pouring out of both windows.
Right.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop there as long as there's lights, because I do like Christmas lights, but only
Mhm.
white lights or
Yeah.
black lights.
Mm-hmm.
Colored lights,
Tacky and lame.
agreed. And we do hope that you stick around with us for this Christmas season, because not only will we be continuing to draw Christmas decorations all through the month of December.
Well, not necessarily decorations every time.
Oh, sorry, Christmas drawings.
Yes.
Just not like we're not gonna like decorate like a boat next week and then
Mhm.
decorate like a car and
I
decorate
mean,
like
maybe on
a
like
pyramid or
our 10th, Christmas year, and we've run out of other ideas.
like we've decorated our house so much. What if we like move to a skyscraper?
Mhm.
Yeah, no. But for the time being, we hope that the season fills you with artistic thoughts and dreams, and that you always dream in black and white.
Yes, that is our hope for you, always. Goodbye.
See you next time. As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity. So we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.